So a few days ago, I uploaded a video showing a new kind of Rhine jump shatter or whatever. Basically, all it does is it makes your shatter faster, or the animation faster. So you end the animation of your shatter mid-air, which basically shortens the time during the animation, making it a lot harder for enemy Rhines to react and block your shatters. So I decided to make this video to explain these different shatters in more depth, and also to show how to do it. Honestly, it's not that difficult, or at least the concept itself is quite simple. It can be a little inconsistent sometimes, especially with higher latency. I've found it's a little harder to do it consistently, but even with, I'm playing currently on like 90 ms, but it works fairly consistently with this. I'll show the different types of shattering at first. There's a lot of different types of jump shatters. Recently, people have been finding new techs and all. But here's the first, default jump shatter, where you just shatter while you're in the air. Then there's also shattering slightly late, where you kind of move forward a little bit. I don't know if you saw, but you start the shatter animation, you kind of slide over a little bit. It just gives you a little more distance to cover, where you get to maybe, I would say the 7-meter mark, probably. And then there's the bunny hop shatter, or whatever. Oh, there you go. Oh, yeah, that's the bunny hop shatter. Honestly, I'm not so sure about the actual uses for that, but it exists. I guess it's a little shorter than just doing 2 jumps and shattering. But then there's this new one that I found a few days ago, where basically you press Q. Oh, I messed that up. Alright, I messed it up again. There we go. That was a good one. Basically, I don't know if you saw, but the hammer hit the ground, or the shatter hit before my character actually hit the ground, which is, quite useful. I can do it again. That was weird. That's what I mean by, it's a little inconsistent with higher latency. As you can see, sometimes it'll do this weird, 2 animation shatter. I don't think that's an actual tech or anything. I think that's just, latency issues, but yeah, as you can see, it's a little faster. I did, again, a few days ago, I uploaded a video comparing a normal jump shatter with this shatter to, show exactly how much faster it is. So you can watch that if you haven't seen it. But yeah, basically, those are the different types of jump shatters. Now, the benefits of this one, I'd say there's 3 major ones. First is it allows for you to be a little more unpredictable with your shatters, making it so that, the enemy Rhine doesn't know how you're going to shatter and when to respond, because, this will reduce the time of the shatter. So, the Rhine may expect a normal shatter and time their shatter to, not their shatter, their shield to go up to block your shatter at the right time, but when you do this tech, it'll shorten that time and, could cause the Rhine to not block your shatter. So it adds a little bit of an unpredictability to your shatters. That's the first benefit. The second one is, it's just a lot faster, which makes it just harder in general for Rhine to react. It's harder to react to something when it happens extremely quickly, but a long shatter where the normal jump shatter, it's much easier to react to that. And the third benefit is the fact that I haven't actually tested this completely, but I'm pretty sure the shatter time of just doing a shatter like that and doing I messed that up again. But doing a shatter like that, I'm pretty sure those are basically the same time. So what it allows you to do is basically shatter as if you were just standing still and shattering, while still getting the movement bonus of jumping, which means that you can start your shatter and jump to any location without having to sacrifice, more time in the air, or at least more time before the shatter hits. Which just means, it's harder to get punished, while and you can still, jump. Which means that you can, jump past Rhine shields, jump farther to close more distance. There's all sorts of benefits, and there's just almost no downside to using this tech, which is what I think makes it so useful. Other techs such as the bunny hop shatter, the falling shatters, whatever you want to call them, Those have some downsides where, you know, your shatter animation becomes longer, which makes it easier for enemies to block or to stun you out of it. And this tech, there's almost no real downsides to it. So, you know, it's a tech that you might want to learn, just so, even if you do fail it, you're not gonna. It's not like it's a big deal. If you fail it, you just shatter in place. So, it's yeah, you might as well just go for this shatter. I'm not sure if I explained it, but basically you just have to press Q and space very quickly together. I think you're supposed to press Q like a tiny bit after you press space, but honestly, I think it's better to just go for pressing them at the same time. But if you press Q a little too early, you will end up just doing that. So keep that in mind. Which means, you know, if you're gonna try to do this tech, make sure you're in a situation where just shatter normally. It wouldn't be that big of an issue, because if you fail it, you don't want to throw your shatter. But yeah, that's the tech. And yeah.